A Pakistan Senate has passed a bill to criminalise online disinformation. Journalists and opposition figures have slammed it as a move designed to crack down on dissent. The amendments to the Prevention of Electronic Crimes Act Bill 2025 were rushed through the National Assembly last week before being approved by the Senate today. It will now be passed to the President to be signed into law. It seeks to punish perpetrators of online, quote, fake news with a fine of around $7,000, up to 3 years in prison, or both. And for more, Hira Mustafa joins us live from Islamabad. Hira, is there any specific event that triggered this new law, and how will it be implemented?
The Pakistani government has introduced this new legislation aimed at regulating social media platforms, citing concerns that the misuse of social media has the potential to incite violence or create unrest in the country. The government alleges that the May 9th riots following the arrest of jailed former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan, violent protesters attacked the government buildings and military installations, creating unrest in the country. They claim that these protests were fueled by the misuse of social media platforms. Therefore, a new law has been approved by the National Assembly today, in which the government has given the authority to the Pakistan Telecommunication, and they have the power now to block the websites that spread false news or censor the online content that leads to the that violates the legal framework of the newly established Social Media Regulatory Authority. Under the law, the social media platforms across the country have now they need to establish themselves, or they need to register themselves now with the Social Media Regulatory Authority. So this has sparked a lot of criticism in the country, and journalists, also the critics, are condemning this move. However, the government alleges that this new law will help them addressing the dissemination of fake news, also will be helping them to counter the cybersecurity threats.
Well, here, as you mentioned, already opposition figures and journalists have, as you mentioned, condemned this bill. Earlier we mentioned saying it is designed to crack down on dissent. What is their rationale for making that claim?
Well, this move of the Pakistani lawmakers hasn't come as a surprise for many of the journalists and also the critics. As soon as the bill was passed, we have seen condemnations pouring in from the journalists across the country. Also, international human rights organizations, including Amnesty International, has criticized the government, citing that the new legislation empowers the Pakistani authorities to tighten its grip over the digital landscape of the country. We have seen that as soon as the bill was accepted by the National Assembly of the country, journalists staged a demonstration chanting slogans in the National Assembly, citing that they view this move of the Pakistani lawmakers as an attempt to attack the democratic principles of the country. We have also seen that the jailed former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan's party has slammed the authorities for passing this new legislation in the parliament of the country. They view this move as an attempt to further cripple down or crack down the dissent in the country.
Thanks, Hira Mustafa reporting live to us there from Islamabad.